Wake and bake. Let's fucking go. Look at these little skunk blanc. Y'all, a little wake and bake. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all. Yo, I really feel so blessed today. Woke up 6:30. Said fuck it, I'm gonna go back to sleep. Blessed. Motherfuckers can't do that. You know, I woke up at 7:30 to a call from my mom talking about, I love you, son. Have a good day. Like, damn, the how special it is just to get a call from your mother in the morning, telling you to have a good day, make memories, and to live, you know, a good life. And you know, not scolding me, not hounding me, just nothing but love and admiration. And it's like, Wake and Bake 104, baby. Yo, 104 in this motherfucker. Like, damn, we ancient on this shit, 104. That's crazy. Now we're on our journey. We're well into our journey now. It's almost like a rocket ship, like some Elon Musk, like, you know, trying to put a little bitch on the Mars, you know what I'm saying? Fill up the little gas tank, blast that rocket out, you know what I'm saying? Breaking through the stratosphere. All that is like the same thing. Like 100 days, you know, there's moments where, alright, you know, had to put some gas in, had to fill up the tank, had to put our helmets on, had to blow through the roof on this shit. 104 days. Now I'm on my journey. Now it's just a journey. Now I'm not starting YouTube, I'm on YouTube. 1,000 videos, 450 plus subscribers. Like, Wake and Bake. And the crazy thing is now I'm on my journey. Now I'm on my journey, like, man, cause I'm thinking, okay, 100, I was thinking about this yesterday. Okay, 100 days. The choice I make today is gonna impact me in 100 days, 90 days. Like, the fucking snack I choose to eat, the walk I choose to go on or not go on, like the money I choose to save or choose to spend, everything adds up in this 90 days. And it adds up over time. And like, to be 100 days in, like I said, that's 3 months. That's 3 months. 1,000 days is like 3 years. Dang, like 1,000 days is 3 years. A lot of motherfuckers, like, I don't know, like, dude, half of 1,000 days is like a year and a half. That's so wild, because if I start planning out my days, like, we would have, okay, my birthday coming up, that would be on a certain day, Thanksgiving on a certain day, Christmas on a certain day, New Year's on a certain day, Valentine's on a certain day, St. Patrick's Day on a certain day, Juneteenth on a certain day. Like, I don't know what else, what other like shits in January, February, March, April, 420 on a certain day. And I'm thinking, like, all these days I would want to do some type of live stream. I would want to plan some shit out. Like 420, you gotta do some 420 shit. Wake and Bake, world's best IPTV reseller in the world, yo. Another thing with the biz, bro, it's like, damn, 104, 104 days in. I'm really like, damn, do I need a car? It's all wet, rainy outside. Do I need a car? So I just go mob outside. Windy than a bitch too. I know some motherfuckers is outside right now not giving a fuck. But I'm not trying to be like motherfuckers. I'm trying to be like me. And I'm thinking like, damn, if I keep telling myself, or I keep telling people that I don't like driving. I've been catching myself say that lately. Oh, I don't like driving. Or I can get a car, I just don't want to. And I'm thinking like that's a mindset. That's a mindset from like 100 days of like not having a car type shit. But like I be getting very weary of my mindsets that I be adopting, because I be thinking like, well, how does that really affect me? How does that really transition into other parts of my life, you know? But one thing that I was really thinking was, say I get a car, right? It's gonna fucking sit outside in front. It's gonna be a bill. What am I gonna use it for? To go to the bank every now and then, go do certain things here or there, to go like ship out products? Like that shit is very seldom. Very seldom. I work all online. I help people with virtual like setups on that shit. Once I do get these boxes in, I start shipping them out. I'm gonna start printing labels and have them picking them up. Like this is the office. This is my house. Like this is like sleeping. I always like was thinking like, damn. Why did my dad put a fucking futon in the foosball table in the back of his shop? And it's like, because you really gotta live here. You really gotta live in the shop, work in the shop, like make business happen in the shop. And so I'm ready to go all in. I'm ready to go all the fuck in. I was thinking, okay, if I don't get a car, I could save for more boxes. I could just buy more boxes. But it's like, I don't have the demand yet. I don't want to just buy a whole bunch of boxes, sit on them. Pre-order, get 25, boom, sell them. Okay, get 50, boom, sell them. Get 100, boom, sell them. And keep going. Start posting them on Marketplace, whoop-de-whoop. And open up TTG Chicago. And so, look, I'm getting my money right. I'm gonna pay these lawyers, open up these LLCs in Chicago. I'm gonna open up business in Chicago. I'm going to stack my money so that when I do decide to open up business for Chicago, I'm not just throwing all my cash in. gonna be a smart strategic move where I find a good location, find like, you know, make sure I have inventory, make sure I have, you know, things to set up the shop. I'm not saying there's a rush. My shop's already been closed since 2023, 2024. 2026, the Tech Guy shop's coming. Having 3 locations by 2030. By 2030. I think to have 3 locations by 2030 would be really cool. Each one of them selling boxes. One in Texas, one in Chicago. I don't even know if in Texas. Yeah, definitely one in Texas. One in Texas, one in Chicago, one in New York, one in California. I need one in Cali. I need one. This motherfucker said, "Oh, this dude comes dime a dozen." These motherfuckers are, and this dude is like the dude at Best Buy. Man, whatever, dog. Oh, you do IPTV? My homeboy does that shit. Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, IPTV is just part of the package, but I really build brands. I really build brands, build experiences. I build like, you know what I'm saying? I build like businesses, improve businesses. Like, and so people, people don't take me serious because I don't take myself as serious as I need to. Like, first thing I said when I seen that thing that said something about, oh, this another cat who be like at Best Buy, I should have been immediately on the comment walk correcting shit and letting them know. But your brand isn't what you say. Your brand isn't what you say about yourself. Your brand is what other people say about you. If I took any offense to that, it's because I know in my heart that there's some element of truth to that. And so for anybody to say that I'm a Best Buy employee, I take high regards to that shit. For somebody to say I'm a Best Buy employee, gang, shout out to the OG one time. Shout out to my pops working at Best Buy. Get out there, Best Buy. Now, Best Buy is a fucking powerhouse, okay? They have all the tech that other places don't have. It's basically a fucking Toys R Us for kids, if you think about it. So the advantages to these retail shops are straight distribution, straight warehouse, straight access to the community and making sales in real life every day. Like, that shit I don't think that shit could ever go away. Even if you look at China right now, it's not going away. Bro, like, physical retail shop is just gonna be amazing, like, and only improving with like other tech shit. So because by the time I open up my next shop, my next little pop-up, it don't even have to be crazy. Like a pop-up is a pop-up. Like I could literally have a pop-up outside on the street. I went to the gas station, I was like, there's so many people out here. Like if I just had like a little box of them, let's get it up. We can make so 104. Well, I remember, like, I don't know, I got a weird flashback of being this high, driving every morning, 5:30, 6 a.m. Nah, I had to be on the road by like 5:30. I had to get there at 6. And I was going to the little jiu-jitsu class. I was going to the jiu-jitsu class every day. Or, try to get there every day. After that, after jiu-jitsu, one, I would go to jiu-jitsu 2. After those classes, we'll come home and take the kids to daycare. Come home, work, come switch out, go to barber school to like 2, from 10 to 2, 4 hours. And then from 10 to 2, after 2, 3, come home. And then have to, and then eat with the fam, get a little food in, bring some food home. Start working. It was very fulfilling for sure. Very fulfilling, like, you get that physical exercise, and then especially jiu-jitsu, that's a different type of fulfillment. Letting out your anger or whatever, like getting hitting, learning how to balance that. Super cardio intensive, super, like, all that calisthenics and shit. And so, and then you go learn, practice. It's skill. Then you go home and spend time with family, work on your business. And just go do whatever little area I gotta do. The whole day you're working on a business, replying to people and shit, and making little content every day. Come home, and dinner. Watching some shows, laying it down, putting the kids to bed, taking them a bath. So here's what Shorty would do. I would just be working and shit. So I will try to help sometimes. Try to be more involved. If I'm not smoking weed the entire time. Don't forget including smoking weed the entire time. Like waking up after leaving the Jiu-Jitsu 1, after leaving Jiu-Jitsu 2, getting to the crib smoking, showering, going straight to the school smoking at school, smoking after school as soon as I get out, and then smoking when I was at the crib, smoking while I was working, smoking before bed, like literally blowing a whole pea, like high as duck, my boy. Oh, somebody's walking outside with an umbrella. They got some little canvas shoes on. They got some pants and like a sweater. Somebody else riding pants with like some baggy pants and like a little hoodie, baggy hoodie type shit. Not too baggy though. And it's like their pants are baggier than the hoodie. And so, but he didn't have no umbrella, so I think I would probably go for an umbrella. I did find my umbrella, so I might just pull that out just to step outside and get some cigars. I might need to get some weed too, but I was thinking like, do I want some local shit? I want to get an ounce of some local shit. I know my boy Montana told him to slide one time. Put up in the AMG with the motherfucking AP. No kidding. I'm a motherfucker some hustlers out here. I'm a motherfucker some grinders. They all get a bag. That's what it is. So constantly grinding. Success. That's what it's all about. Now you see, everything about my life earlier in the year was like, I felt like brute force, like fighting. You gotta force your shit through there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta beat them, like strength. And then there's mental toughness to keep up with the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Pure force, like pure force, like just fighting everything, fighting all the odds, like making a way to fucking keep the bills paid and figure out what I'm gonna do to grow my life on a bigger level and expand it and keep growing and not just do no lazy shit. And I feel like I was going all the fucking go to Chicago immediately as soon as I get to Chicago, shorty. On the way over here we got a fucking blowout, all this and that. I'm cool. We maintain what we're going, we make it. And what happens? We get here, I hop out of the car. I think I bailed on the I bailed in the car, and I'm thinking the whole time right now, that sounds terrible, bro. Why would I do that shit? Understanding what I'm looking at now from my, why as I've had time to grow, mature. It's like, dude, why would I leave my family in this whole other place? I think I even had the maps on my phone. So it's like, come on, bro. I'm glad to see that I'm growing up and more mature, but at the same time, like, of course, after I did that, why wouldn't shorty be like, oh, that's the type of time we on, that's what's going on, okay, so I'm gonna keep up some bullshit. And so, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like we had to separate, because we already separated in the past, multiple times. And last time, she went to her mom, and she was with her kids. She was with the kids, and it was at least like a month. month and a half. I don't know. It was right after he had a little incident. I went to jail with him for some domestic violence shit. But like, not gonna say I feel like I'm like past this shit. Definitely not arguing with no female. However, the thing about it is that your mind's so hooked, like your mind will play tricks on you to be like, oh, well maybe, you know, it makes sense that I'm not with my other two kids if I'm not with my other two kids. You know what I'm saying? And so now that just goes to say, like, the way I really view everything right now is I'm here in Chicago and I came here and I was talking to somebody on live talking about, oh, I'm in Chicago too, I'm downtown with this and that. And when I was looking to move to Chicago, I was looking at the penthouses and the nice condos I wanted to live in, but they were a little pricey. It was just a little out of my comfort zone. A little out of my comfort zone. And so now I'm like, what is a comfort zone? Like, fuck a comfort zone, you know? But at the same time, I said, you know, I want to go to Chicago, get a little decent spot, and just know that I'm putting myself in the trenches. Know I'm putting myself in a little locked in place where I'm gonna just have to be forced to work and grind and make something of myself even more. And it's like, I really want this transition. I really see myself like now with the, you know, visions of opening a store in 2026. Like, opening a store in 2026, like getting that condo I wanted, not just buying the first car I see, waiting for one that I really want, that I really like, having the humility, the patience to sacrifice, to grind and to achieve these things, because I feel like there's only up from here. Like, with those things as the goals, a small $2,000 lawyer fee to take care of my custodial rights is not an issue. You know, like, I did this shit before, and then I started hiring help. That's the difference. I didn't just, oh, let me pay somebody to build a business for me, or let me just, oh, like, I built this shit up. I built this shit up, like, on my motherfucking self, like, by my motherfucking self. Like, I ain't need no help for this shit until I was already making like a little 20-25K a month. now with the use of AI, come on, with the use of AI, bro, crypto, I know we can at least pull in 50K a month solo. It might not be all profit. It's gonna be some, you know, here or there. I would expect at least like gross 50, at least profit like 20, 25, 30, because it really just depends. But where else would you spend that money at though? So if you're profiting 30, that means you're spending 20. You're spending 20. So already, you know that's boxes. That's boxes talk. And so let's work the magic. You do the 50,000 divided by $250. That's 200 boxes. That ain't shit. To get 200 boxes, that's 1,000 for 25 boxes. So 200 divided by 25 is what? 8. So 8 times what? 8 times 1,000. That's $8,000. So you need already $8,000 for boxes to make $50,000. This is known. This is understood. So you need $8,000 plus there's probably more fees for shipping. Just make it a whole 10 piece. You need a whole 10 piece. So now, okay, if we're profiting 30, we need 20. That's 10 for boxes. That's land. That's ship. That's landed. That's already here. Now you need to ship out each and every box, or they can pull up and get it locally. So say we sell about 50 locally and we get about 150 shipped. That's 150 times $10. So that's $1,500 just on shipping supplies. Okay. So, and then plus another $500 for the supplies. That's straight labels. Now like about $2,000 for shipping. So it's about $12,000 all the way in for this 50K. Now the credit processors take 80. No, they take 20%. So 50,000 times 0.2 is about another 10,000. So there you go. And that right there. If you put 0 in marketing, 0 in ads, and you make a shitload of videos, I just gave you the formula for $50,000 a month streaming business. Now, are you gonna do it? It's totally up to you. It's totally up to you. Like for me, I'm gonna start, instead of throwing the whole 8K in there just to get a whole bunch of boxes that you don't have the demand for yet. I'm gonna start a little bit smaller. You know, I mean, we could have the demand, but you know, it's like if they're not flying off the shelf, like if you can't get that and sell it within the next 14 days within receiving, it's like that, you're sitting on it too long. You're sitting on it too long. It's like a pack. Like you don't want to sit on the pack too long. You want to flip and then get to the next shit. So right now, we ordered our first 25. After 25, I want to get 50, so that's like 2 bands. Then, okay, so how many flips does it take to get to 200, which is the 50 bands? It takes, okay, how many flips? It takes, you go from 1, we got 1, what is it called? Bro, the first one is 25, right? And then we're gonna go to 50. Okay, 25 to 50, that's 1 flip. 50 to 100, it's 2 flips. And 100 to 200, 3 flips. So 3 flips to make 50 bands, and all it takes is $1,000. Big update. Just ordered the first shipment of the new TTG boxes, okay? Now on sale available at TTGstreams.com, the one and only Alright guys, big update. So now I'm gonna just get to these emails. You see, I just got an email right now. Hello, do you ever answer emails? I personally love emails. I think they're great. Very fast way of communicating. Allows you to put multi-message, multimedia in there very easily. Links very easily. And structured in a very cool way. Shit, you probably even add some HTML in that shit. But personally, the phone call, boom. Like, we need to go back and forth on email like this. Call me. Alright. A little 30 seconds goes by, a little 3 minutes goes by, boom, click, we're done. Yeah, I already know what type of day it's gonna be. I'm finna go get a coffee. I already know what kind of day it's gonna be. In the trenches, grinding. Laptop or on the phone. It's only temporary. It's only temporary. Like, I ain't even tripping on it. But like, I'm thinking about it. And like, now that I did it one time, I already seen how I didn't manage relationships well enough for the business to keep growing. I kept letting, relationships that were, taking out too much money from the biz. I was letting, too much money coming out from the biz. So, and it's like, now, another chance to grow this shit, help make change with tech. Y'all can check it out. All the products are on the website ttgstreams.com. It's ttgstreams.com with a Z at the end. So like ttgstreams. I don't know who the fuck's outside. Waking day. Let's go. Taking another great day. What's the vision like? What it's like? what the 3 flips, right? So I get the first one done this month. The next one done next month, and then the following month. Right? We're trying to keep each flip one on per month. That means 50K coming in December, January, and it should be like 20K profit. Remember, 20K profit. Because we still gotta pay for rent, groceries, and all that other shit. But when we throw this money on the side, it's really to cover. I'm gonna reinvest it to the biz to buy more boxes and open up the pop-up and pay down tax liabilities. And really, start up the whole franchises and making sure I can do my paperwork. It's time to just get book smart and go from being a hustler to being a business professional. Professional business person. go outside right now. It looks so windy. It looks so nice. Get a little coffee real quick. We can make 104. Getting back to the hustle, back to the grind. Never left. Until next time, subscribe, tap in.